All right, can Social Security be saved for future generations? Let's see what they say. I mean, it's a system where people put money into it, and then people take money out of it on the back end. But before, more people was putting money into it than taking out of it. But seems to be for more people taking out of it than putting into it. Wow. So let's see what they say. The program's accounting that there is no trust fund of cash sitting in account. All benefits are paid out of taxes collected from workers and employers today. Let's see what else they're saying. And if more people are not paying into it from regular decent jobs, then that destroys yeah, it destroys it. Number of SSA beneficiaries are nearly two, and the program now costs about 1.6 billion annually, almost double the defensive department budget. See what else they saying? It's gonna be interesting what the Chinese is saying. One 134, 6,000, only 6,000 views. Wow, 100 some comments. Let's see, and then Social Security had only ever been paid to the people that contributed into the system, rather than being doled out to newly immigrated people who never worked a day in their lives contributing to USA society. What if the same applies to Medicare? 650 a month minimum to these foreign grifters. Wow. And yet we still have our incomes confiscated, yeah, through taxes, inflation, knowing full well we're never see the dollar again, let alone realizing that if they only to purchase the power of the dollar during the same period makes essence worthless anyway. It's just pure confiscation theft. Interesting. Let's see what else they saying. Can Social Security be saved? Saying no, not with DC continuously leading it. There's nothing free about having 12.4% of your paycheck garnished. Wow. Only if it had been held in gold and silver instead of squandered by corrupt politicians. No generation should be allowed to leave their debts to burden their children. Wow. No Ponzi schemes always collapse. Wow.
the cost of living and rent and this. There's just no reason to be here. Um, as I'm kind of getting off track, but I just wanted to say, as a nation,
Inflation, taxes.
um,
The
basically,
US dollar is fire. It is magic out of Federal Reserve computers that the supply is infinite and Social Security will always be paid. The only real concern is inflation. To keep inflation in check, liberate the economy so it is max productive and produces goods and services in sufficient quantity for demand and intellectual.
it's going in China. It's going to be a China social credit score system. So now
It will either default or inflate itself into worthlessness while
buy food, you're going to have that ID to rent from a hotel. You're going to have that ID to buy a car. You're going to have that ID to take time off from work. Like everything. That ID is not just for the right to work in the UK. That is eventually going to. That is just the beginning. Governments always test the waters first.
I said the government stole money out of it.
See how people right? First it was COVID. Remember COVID? Remember COVID? First it was COVID.
Fuck the leftists.
It's gonna be. What do they say? Remember when the COVID lockdowns happened? Testing the waters. They said, all right, let's see how everybody reacts to the COVID lockdowns, right? See how everybody reacts. 2 weeks now. 2 weeks is all it's going to be. We're going to, the virus is going to be under control by then. Everybody stay at home, just chillax, drink your beer, watch your sports like you usually do.
Social Security is such a great deal that all the House and Senate members don't pay fecal taxes. I suppose they don't want to take anything away from their beloved. They don't pay it?
Return back, right?
What?
What
I gotta look at what fecal means
then
again.
2 weeks turned into a month, then 2 months, then 2 months, 3 months, then 2.5 years, right? 2.5 years it was. It was like 2.5, almost 3 years. What happened with that? Then the lockdowns came. Then the mandatory jabs came. Then then everybody was at everybody's throat because everybody was too so concerned. They're always going to die from the closest person next to them, right? And everybody started getting a vaccine. And everybody opposed everyone who got there. And I'm not saying that people didn't die from COVID. Of course, if people died from COVID. Like,
They can print it to oblivion. The checks will always come, but they won't buy much. The better question is, should Social Security even exist? Mm. Entitlement program.
that just shows. It just shows
All right, that's what it is, man.
how easy people are.
It's interesting on the Social Security game, you know? But that's what it is, man. I'm a holler.
Of course, I'll hate my neighbor. Of course,
Social Security. Are you scared?